Imagine you're just one step away from everything you've ever wanted. One more rep, one more late night, one more no before the yes. But instead, you quit. You walked away, and you'll never know how close you were. This is the silent tragedy of almost everyone you know. They quit right before it got good. Today, we're going to dissect the invisible line between massive failure and explosive success, and how to make sure you don't give up when you're inches away from greatness. People rarely quit when things are obviously failing. They quit when it feels like it's not working. It's a slow burn. No recognition, no validation, no immediate reward. So they say, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I'm not talented enough. Maybe I just need to be realistic. But here's the truth. You're not failing. You're building pressure. Like water reaching its boiling point, there's no visible difference between 99 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius. But at 100 degrees Celsius, everything changes. Your job? Keep the heat on. Every successful person you admire, they all pass through what James Clear calls the plateau of latent potential. It's the long, invisible stretch where effort seems to outweigh reward. You write for months, no audience. You train daily, no strength gain. You build your business, no clients. But what they didn't tell you is, the biggest results come all at once, right after most people quit. Success is not linear, it's exponential. And the curve, it always starts flat. There's a moment every driven person hits. They feel tired, overwhelmed, burnt out, and they interpret this as a sign to stop, but they've misread the signal. Pain is not proof to quit. It's proof you're alive in the process of growth. In fact, the deeper the discomfort, the more likely you're in the right place. That's why they say, if you're going through hell, keep going, because just on the other side of hell is everything you prayed for. Let's be real. Quitting feels like relief. In the short term, it removes the pressure. But in the long term, it creates regret. Why? Because the universe tests everyone before it delivers the reward. It asks, do you really want this? Are you willing to bleed for it? Will you show up when no one claps for you? And those who keep showing up, they win. Studies show that 85% of people quit right before the breakthrough. Why? Because the last part is the hardest. It's the steepest part of the climb. The moment when resistance screams the loudest. When fear gets smarter, doubt gets louder, and distractions get tempting. But that's the test. That's where separation happens. That's where losers step back and winners step forward. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers. She kept going. Colonel Sanders was rejected 1,009 times before someone said yes to his chicken recipe. Sylvester Stallone was told his script was garbage. He refused to sell it unless he played Rocky. All of them were standing on the edge of giving up, but they stayed, and that's why you know their names. Stephen Pressfield, author of The War of Art, calls it the resistance, that invisible force that tries to stop you from doing meaningful work. The more important your dream is, the stronger the resistance gets. So if you feel overwhelmed, stuck, unsure, good. That's the signal. That means you're close. Don't run from it. Lean into it. You are never stuck. You are simply one decision away. One more step, one more push, one more, I'm not done yet. And that's what separates those who live with regret from those who rewrite their legacy. There's a moment in every journey where things start to get quiet. Not literally, but emotionally. The excitement fades. The motivation dies, the external praise stops, and what you're left with is silence. This is the moment where most people quit. Not because it's too hard, not because they can't do it, but because it feels like it's not working. You've put in the effort, you've followed the plan, and still, the needle isn't moving. That's where doubt creeps in. And when doubt meets delay, the combination is lethal. You start asking dangerous questions. Maybe this just isn't for me. What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm wasting my time? These questions don't seek answers. They seek exit doors. Here's the truth. Progress doesn't announce itself. You expect a sign, a breakthrough, a win, a moment that says, yes, it's working. But real growth is quiet. It happens while you're working. And most of the time, the biggest shifts happen just beneath the surface, invisible to the eye. Think about nature. A seed doesn't sprout the moment it's planted. There's a period of stillness where nothing seems to happen. But under the soil, something is changing. Roots are forming. Foundations are building. Quitting during this phase is like digging up the seed before it grows. Studies show that most failures happen just before success. There's even a psychological term for it: the near-miss effect. It's what makes slot machines addictive. You almost win, so you keep playing. But in real life, the effect works in reverse. You almost succeed, so you walk away. Because it hurts, because almost is a bitter taste, because you start to believe, if it hasn't happened by now, it probably never will. But the truth is, most people give up at 90%. They were one push away, one more call, one more try from breaking through. And they never find out, because they leave before the magic happens. Every overnight success you've ever heard of was years in the making. The artists, the entrepreneurs, the athletes. You see the moment they blew up, but you didn't see the thousands of hours where they almost gave up, but didn't. Because they understood something most people don't. The struggle is part of the story. The doubt, part of it. The pain, part of it. The failure, also part of it. You can't skip the struggle and expect the success. They come as a package deal. So how do you keep going when everything inside you says to quit? Use the 3-tier rule. 1. Micro perspective. Just win today. Don't think about forever. Just ask, what can I do today to get 1% better? 2. Macro reminder. Revisit your why. Why did you start? Who are you doing this for? What's the vision you're chasing? 3. Mental reset. Expect setbacks. Normalize the struggle. Understand that this is not failure. It's the cost of the journey. Success isn't about who moves the fastest. It's about who refuses to stop moving. Sometimes the biggest enemy isn't life. It's not money. It's not the competition. It's you. The version of you that wants comfort. The version of you that says, you've done enough. The version of you that craves ease instead of excellence. And if you don't silence that voice, it will win. But every time you choose action over excuse, you train your mind to keep going. You don't need motivation. You need discipline. You need purpose. You need a reason strong enough to carry you through the dry seasons. There's a moment in every journey where you're standing right in front of the wall. It's high, it's thick, it looks immovable. You've been running for so long, and now this. This is the moment that breaks most people. But here's what no one tells you. That wall, it's made of paper. It only looks solid. It only feels impossible because doubt has built it in your mind. And if you just take one more step, push a little harder, refuse to back down, you'd realize you were already on the edge of breakthrough. Most people stop digging 3 feet before gold. Most people give up the night before the sunrise. Most people quit right before they win. But you don't have to be most people. Think of every story that ever inspired you. every person you admire, every hero you look up to. None of them got there easily. None of them were lucky. They didn't escape the hard parts. They endured them. And what they found on the other side was worth it. The life they dreamed of, the impact they wanted, the self-respect they earned. You're not just building success, you're building yourself. And once you've made it through the fire, you don't burn anymore. You glow. Right now, you are at a fork in the road. One path leads back to comfort, to safety, to staying stuck. The other? It's hard. It's uphill. It will demand everything from you, but it leads to freedom, to growth, to legacy. It leads to becoming someone you're proud of. You don't need a miracle. You don't need the perfect plan. You need to make a decision. Am I willing to keep going? Even if it's hard, even if I'm scared, even if I can't see the end yet? Because that is the decision that separates success from regret. If you've come this far, if you've already sacrificed, already struggled, already fought to get here, why would you stop now? You've already paid the price. Don't waste the pain. Turn it into purpose. Let it fuel you. Let it remind you that you didn't suffer for nothing. Every setback you faced, a lesson. Every tear you shed, proof you still care. Every failure, just a piece of the puzzle. You haven't failed. You've built a foundation for success. Now it's time to stand on it. Here's what to do when you feel like giving up. 1. Zoom out. Remind yourself this is one moment, not your whole story. 2. Anchor your why. Reconnect to the mission. Make it emotional. Make it personal. 3. Move anyway. Don't wait to feel ready. Move while scared. Act without permission. 4. Find one more gear. When you think you're done, you still have more. You just have to demand it from yourself. And finally, if this message hit you, if this video found you in a moment of doubt or decision, then take this as your sign. Don't quit. Not now, not when you've already come this far. Not when you're one step away from changing everything. Someone out there is watching you. Maybe your future self. Maybe your family. Maybe the next version of you that's waiting to be born. Make them proud. Get up. Keep moving. Finish the race. If you're ready to stop quitting on yourself and start finishing what you began, hit that like button. Let us know you're not backing down. Subscribe for weekly content that rewires your mindset and builds mental strength. Comment "I'm not stopping now" to lock it in. Make a public commitment to your next level. Also, I've linked powerful tools and resources in the description to help you go deeper. Let's build something unbreakable. Let's finish what we started. You're closer than you think. Keep going. This is Elevate Your Mindset. Let's rise.